Welcome to the 4th episode of Sailing Soluna, giving you something to look forward to every Monday. And if you're new here, an English girl, an Aussie surfer and our Kelpie bought a 43-foot sailboat with no sailing experience. We're learning to sail around the Whitsundays before heading around the top to Western Australia, then to Asia and then to Fiji. We're living on a boat in paradise, but things don't always go smoothly. A tiny space, unpredictable weather and the occasional clash of moods can make things interesting. And when something breaks on the boat, that definitely doesn't help either. But as we already know, the ocean fixes everything.
Captain today. Oh, look where you're going! Straighten up, leaving the marina. Look at that, imagine hitting that thing.
I was scared that when Danny goes to work and I'm left on the boat, because we were moving around so much yesterday, I was thinking, what if we come off the mooring? I don't even know how to turn the engine on. So now I've turned the engine off, I've got it off the mooring and I'm now steering it out. It's very windy today.
No, wrap it around again.
Okay, so now we have a boat and now we're in the Whitsundays. I think my main goal is to go here and try and sail it up here. So I'm reading our guide to the Whitsundays to see if it's possible. We did meet someone the other day and he said that he marked the whole route on Navionics, but then because everyone kept doing it, he then took it down. So
But also, it's a sand channel, sand moves, so it won't be the same.
we're gonna have a look. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're having a few issues with our autopilot today. We keep pressing it, putting it on, and then it decides to go a different direction. We turned it off and on again, it's fine, and now it's doing it again. Might be an expensive one.
I really don't understand what it's doing yet.
Luckily we've got a steering wheel. We're really stupid. When we got the boat, we cleared out some of their stuff. Like they left quite a few things on here. Why have they got some wool? That's really stupid. We don't need wool. We're not going to be making any jumpers. But it was like this. We didn't even think about it. We didn't even know what this was.
Orange, which I'm not going to be able to see.
It's just what we want. Very pretty. Does the track need to be further down? He's not in a very good mood today, so I'm going to get him to explain what's going on.
We've had this motor running the whole time because somehow we've been driving into the wind the whole time. More to the point that we want to go diving at low tide, so if we had time we would do 100 tacks.
Do any sailors have any tips for when you're going into the wind and you need to get somewhere faster but you don't want to put the motor on, but you also don't want to tack?
You just don't go that way.
Did you just go to a different island? So pretty. Oh, that's Tazzy's poo that Danny obviously hasn't cleaned off properly.
We're going to do a tack.
Are we?
You don't want to do one?
I don't know. You just said we're not doing that.
Okay, well then how do we do the tack?
Well, that one is going to come off. This one is going to be wound in. So then it goes like that. We need to try and do it quickly so we doesn't get caught on the ropes. Or so we don't do a 360.
Right, well I'm going to pull this one in.
So this is where we're going to be going once we're better at sailing. Based on that sail, how long do you think it's going to take us?
I think we'll be ready once Sarah stops complaining about leaning.
What do we think? Is that too rusty or what's happening here? What do you think, Dobby? Actually, that's the same. I think that might be a tender mooring. Right then, I think this is a bit risky. Don't actually know how deep it is the other side. He is a cat, so he doesn't have a hull. We've got a 1.8 meter depth limit. Look at the depth. It's quite far. Turtle!
Sarah!
I'm miles away. After securing the mooring, it was time to go spearfishing, but no, it wasn't low tide and that made absolutely no difference. We went in the water and I was getting harassed by fish, you know, the ones that sit on the sharks. There were no sharks there at that point. This fish would just not leave me alone. Give me your leg. Oh. And then 2 seconds later we then saw the shark again with that fish sat on it. So I don't know if he thought that I was a shark. A strange life I live. The shark's still here?
Oh, good.
Let's see. Wow.
And I got him from the long shot, he's ages away.
Wow. See, the shark.
Ah! I nearly lost him too.
Not a good day to be a coral trout.
It's a great spot for cold.
He's got big spots and he's got small spots. Wow.
Old trout.
4 coral trout. Okay. The coconut. You want me to throw you the coconut? Swan, ready? Glenn, this has a coconut in it still. Stunning. Deborah. Mini clamshell. Quite cute actually. And that can go in the bin. That can go in the bin. Another crab. That's weird. How is that a shoe? Yep, that's a crayfish. I need to show Danny that. I'm gonna tell him I call crayfish. It's all lids everywhere. Ouch, ouch, sea lice. I heard some screaming and now he's returning. Here, let's have a look. No way.
I told you I was going to get that TUSKFISH.
He's huge. What do you think, Glenn? Wow. Holy moly.
Here's your TUSKFISH. I told you I was going to get him.
Look at him. Wow.
Another tick off the list.
Look at him. I'm going to try and open this coconut that Glenn found. Good job, Glenn. See that? This is how far we've got on the coconut. Ha. Yeah! It's a real coconut.
Good job.
Real coconut water. No way. Glenn, look! Right, Glenn. Oh, I actually feel like I'm living Moana's life. Love it. Oh my god, I can nearly touch him. Can you see him, Glenn? Oh look! Oh my goodness. Look! Wow. It's okay, Glenn. That was the best turtle you've ever seen. Well, I guess that means one thing. We have a very dirty boat. Thanks for watching. See you next week for episode 5 of Sailing Soluna, giving you something to look forward to every Monday.